Welcome to Art Warehouse. Today's artist is Judziesław Beksinski. Judziesław Beksinski, the 24th of February, 1929 to the 21st of February, 2005, was a Polish painter, photographer, and sculptor, specializing in the field of dystopian surrealism. Beksinski made his paintings and drawings in what he called either a Baroque or a Gothic manner. His creations were made mainly in two periods. The first period of work is generally considered to contain expressionistic color, with a strong style of utopian realism and surreal architecture, like a doomsday scenario. The second period contained more abstract style, with the main features of formalism. Beksinski was stabbed to death at his Warsaw apartment on February 21, 2005, by a 19-year-old acquaintance from Wołomin, reportedly because he refused to lend him money. Judziesław Beksinski was born in Sanok, southern Poland. He studied architecture at Krakow Polytechnic in 1947, finishing his studies in 1952. He returned to Sanok in 1955, working as a construction site supervisor, but found that he did not enjoy it. During this period, he had an interest in montage photography, sculpting, and painting. When he first started sculpting, he often used his construction site materials for his medium. His early photography was a precursor to his later paintings, often depicting peculiar wrinkles, desolate landscapes, and still-life faces on rough surfaces. His paintings often depict anxiety, such as torn doll faces, or faces erased or obscured by bandages wrapped around the portrait. His main focus was on abstract painting, although it seems his works in the 1960s were inspired by surrealism. Although Beksinski's art was often grim, he himself was known to be a pleasant person who took enjoyment from conversation and had a keen sense of humor. He was modest and somewhat shy, avoiding public events such as the openings of his own exhibitions. He credited music as his main source of inspiration. He claimed not to be much influenced by literature, cinema, or the work of other artists, and almost never visited museums or exhibitions. Beksinski avoided concrete analysis of the content of his work, saying, "I don't want to say or convey anything. I just paint what comes to my mind." Despite the grim overtones, Beksinski claimed some of his works were misunderstood. In his opinion, they were rather optimistic or even humorous. For the most part, Beksinski was adamant that even he did not know the meaning of his artworks and was uninterested in possible interpretations. In keeping with this notion, he refused to provide titles for any of his drawings or paintings. He had obsessive-compulsive disorder, which made him reluctant to travel. He referred to his condition as neurotic diarrhea. The town of Sanok, Poland, houses a museum dedicated to Beksinski. Thank you so much for watching our video and see you in the following video. Please like and subscribe.